Ever wonder why hummingbirds hum? Well, we'll solve that mystery today. You see, hummingbirds, particularly the xantus hummingbirds, have a fascinating tale to tell. They're not just ordinary birds. They're tiny, they're fast, and they're oh so colorful. And the most intriguing part? They hum. Yes, you heard it right, but why do they hum, and what makes their hum so unique? That's the exciting puzzle we're about to uncover. So, stick around if you want to unravel the humming mystery of the hummingbirds. Now, let's zoom in on a special kind of hummingbird, the xantus hummingbird. Did you know that the xantus hummingbird is named after John Xantus Divisi, a Hungarian zoologist? Well, now you do. This tiny bird is truly one of nature's wonders. It's not just any bird, it's a hummingbird, known for their fast-flapping wings and incredible agility. Let's talk about how this hummingbird looks. The xantus hummingbird is a medium-sized hummingbird. Females are generally larger than males. They have a robust, slightly curved bill, perfect for reaching into flowers to sip nectar. Their bodies sparkle with a mix of green and gray color, but what really stands out is the male's throat, or gorget, which is a vibrant iridescent red. The females, though not as flashy, have a charming speckled throat that's equally captivating. Now let's touch on some unique features of the xantus hummingbird. One thing that sets them apart is their tail. Unlike most hummingbirds, the xantus hummingbird's tail doesn't taper to a point. Instead, it has a rounded edge with white tips, giving it a distinctive look. Also, did you know that the xantus hummingbird doesn't just hover in place like most hummingbirds? They can actually fly forwards, backwards, up, down, and even upside down. Imagine the acrobatics. Another fun fact about the xantus hummingbird is its song. Each bird has its own unique song that it learns from its surroundings. It's like they have their own little hummingbird language. And let's not forget about their diet. Xantus hummingbirds love nectar, just like all hummingbirds. But they also snack on insects and spiders, which they catch mid-flight. It's a bug buffet. So, there you have it. The xantus hummingbird, a medium-sized green and gray hummingbird with a red throat, a rounded tail, an exceptional flight ability, a unique song, and a taste for nectar and bugs. Who knew such a small bird could be so fascinating, right? So, what exactly does a day in the life of a xantus hummingbird look like? Well, let's start at dawn, when the world is just waking up. Our tiny friend, the xantus hummingbird, is already on the move. Did you know these birds are early risers? They're often out and about before the sun is fully up, searching for their first meal of the day. Their breakfast consists of nectar from flowers. They have a long, slender beak, perfect for reaching deep into flowers to get to that sweet nectar. And their tongues, oh, their tongues. They're long and split at the end like a fork, which makes them excellent at lapping up all that nectar. But it's not just about the nectar. Xantus hummingbirds are also insectivores. They catch insects right out of the air for a protein-packed snack. This energy-rich diet is essential to fuel their high-speed acrobatic flight. Now, speaking of flight, these birds are real show-offs. They can fly forward, backward, and hover in mid-air. They beat their wings around 50 to 60 times per second. Imagine that, 50 to 60 times in just 1 second. Their day is filled with feeding, preening, and guarding their territory. Yes, you heard it right. These tiny birds are quite territorial. They prefer to have their favorite feeding spots to themselves and will chase away intruders with a flurry of high-speed acrobatics. As the day winds down, they start to prepare for the night. Unlike most birds, the xantus hummingbird doesn't simply go to sleep when it gets dark. It enters a state of deep sleep called torpor to conserve energy. Their heart rate and body temperature drop dramatically. It's like they're taking a mini hibernation every night. And when the first light of dawn breaks, they're ready to do it all over again. They shake off the night's chill, warm up their tiny bodies, and take off into the morning sky, ready for another day of nectar sipping, insect catching, and high-speed flying. Phew, that's a busy day for such a tiny bird. Now, on to the big question. Why do hummingbirds hum? Well, it's not because they're singing a tune or trying to get your attention. It's actually all about their wings. You see, hummingbirds are unique birds known for their rapid wing flapping speed. They can flap their wings at an astounding rate of up to 80 times per second. Yes, you heard that right. 80 times in just 1 second. Imagine trying to flap your arms that fast. This super fast flapping creates a vibration in the air around them. And guess what? This vibration is what we hear as the hummingbird's distinctive hum. It's not a song or a call, but simply the sound of their wings working at high speed. Now, let's talk about flight patterns. Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly forwards, backwards, sideways, and even upside down. They can hover in midair and zip around like tiny helicopters. And this is all thanks to their super fast wing speed and unique wing structure. Their wings are attached to their bodies in a way that allows them to rotate in a full circle. This means they can change direction quickly and fly in any direction they want. This is a huge advantage when they're hunting for food or avoiding predators. But the humming sound is not just about speed. The hummingbird's wings also beat in a figure-8 pattern, which helps them stay stable and maneuver in the air. This pattern creates a whirlwind of air that supports the bird, allowing it to hover in one spot or dart around with incredible agility. So, the hummingbird's hum is not just a sound, it's a testament to their unique abilities and special talents. It's a beautiful reminder of the wonders of nature and the incredible diversity of life on our planet. So now, you know the secret behind the hummingbird's hum? Ready for some more amazing hummingbird facts? Let's dive right in! Hummingbirds, particularly the xantus's hummingbird, are extraordinary creatures with incredible abilities that set them apart from other birds. So let's take a moment to appreciate these tiny wonders. Did you know hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards? They can also hover in place, which is quite a remarkable feat. Imagine trying to float in one spot without moving. It's not as easy as it sounds. And speaking of sounds, hummingbirds have a unique noise that they make with their wings. The rapid flapping of their wings at about 50 beats per second creates a humming sound that gives these birds their name. That's right, they're not called hummingbirds because they love to sing, but because of the sound their wings make. Now let's talk about the xantus's hummingbird. This particular hummingbird is a true marvel. Named after the Hungarian zoologist John Xantus, this bird is native to Baja California and is known for its beautiful green and white plumage. But here's the most amazing fact about Xantus's hummingbird. They are fantastic builders. Their nests, often built on the branches of shrubs or trees, are about the size of a walnut and are made from plant fibers, spider webs, and lichen. These nests are so sturdy that they can last for several years. And did I mention the xantus's hummingbird's tongue? It's long and split at the end, which allows them to drink nectar from flowers. They can lick up to 13 times per second. Talk about a quick drink. These pint-sized birds are also known for their impressive memory. They remember every flower they've been to, and how long it will take a flower to refill after they've sipped its nectar. Who knew these tiny birds could be so fascinating? Hummingbirds truly are a testament to the wonders of nature, and the xantus's hummingbird is no exception. Stay tuned for more amazing facts in our next scene. Now, it's time to test your knowledge. Are you ready for a fun quiz? First question, which hummingbird did we meet today? That's right, it's the xantus's hummingbird. These tiny birds are unique, aren't they? Moving on to question 2, what is a typical day like for a xantus's hummingbird? Yes, indeed. They spend their day feeding, resting, and taking care of their nests. All right, on to question 3. What's that special talent we talked about? Oh, you've got it. The xantus's hummingbird can hover in midair and even fly backwards. Isn't that impressive? Now, for our 4th question. What makes these hummingbirds so amazing? You're absolutely correct. They are the only birds that can fly backwards. They have a super fast heartbeat, and they can remember every flower they've visited. And finally, our last question for today. Where can you usually find xantus's hummingbirds? You're on a roll. These hummingbirds are native to Baja California and some southern islands off the west coast of Mexico. Great job, everyone! You're now officially hummingbirds.